Hello, everyone, and welcome to D and Z TV, the place where we give you up to date information of everything happening in the Ooni of Ife's palace and also the entertainment industry at large. We do one thing, which is to make sure that whatever that is happening at the Ooni of Ife's palace, the first person that gets to hear it is here at D and Z TV. So come with me as we take you round the lane. So something very significant really just happened. Something very very significant happened where the Ooni of Ife and Ashley had to visit Ogun River, all because of Olori Naomi. Yes, Queen Naomi for some time now has actually been a big bone in the neck of almost of these Oloris, in such a way that they are just trying every means to make sure that they make peace with her. Now, it actually got so tensed because Ashley is a very spiritual person from the water. So since she's a spiritual person from the water, she actually really wants to use water to complete the cleansing. Now, there are a lot of spiritual implications of carrying someone to go and mention someone's name in Ogun River. Ogun River is a very, very significant river in the Yoruba kingdom. It is very significant because that is where a lot of purification and cleansing happens. There are a lot of purifications and cleansing happens. The spiritual implications of sacrifice by the river can be explored through various cultural, mythological, and symbolic lenses, and there are a lot of interpretations to why is it that Ashley and the Ooni of Ife had to go to River Ogun State, all because of Naomi's issue. Now, the main reason why they went there is because there is need for purification and cleansing. In Yoruba Kingdom, the River Ogun is considered sacred and symbolizes purification and cleansing. Sacrifices made by the River Ogun may be seen as a way to cleanse the soul, wash away sins, or purify the mind and body. You see that Ashley really wants to make peace now. That is why she's just seeing the need to see that she goes to River Ogun. She didn't go to River Ogun alone. She actually went with the Ooni of Ife to River Ogun for this cleansing exercise. And I'm sure and I believe that after this cleansing exercise is done, there's going to be some form of peace and stability in the palace. Now, there's another important reason why they actually used River Ogun. River Ogun helps to embolize the circle of life and death. River Ogun embodies the circle of life and death. As they flow, change, and transform, sacrifices made by the river may symbolize the letting go of old patterns, habits, or attachments, making way for new life and transformation. It is actually very, very pertinent to know that these people are actually planning to start a new leaf. Yes, they really want to start a new leaf. They really want to start all over again. They cannot continue this way and see things happening differently from what has always been happening. If there is anything that needs to be done, there needs to be some serious form of peace and stability. Now, there's also the issue of ancestral worship. In Yoruba kingdom, especially, rivers are believed to be inhabited by ancestral spirits or gods. Sacrifices made by the river may be seen as a way to honor and appease these spirits, seeking their protection, guidance, or blessing. You know that there are a lot of mami water in the palace. So the only and best way that mami water can be appeased is for them to go by the river side. And mami water always stays by the river. So whatever it is, in as much as these people have all come together to Ogun River to appease mami water, she will definitely accept the the sacrifice that was brought. And it does not matter the quality of the sacrifice. Something is just what is most important is the fact that the Oni and Ashley saw the need to sacrifice at the river. And when this sacrifice is done, you find out that peace will ultimately return back. Now, peace will, when this sacrifice is done, the spirits will protect them, will guide them, and they will also bless them. Then, the act of sacrifice by the river Ogun can also be a powerful symbol of personal transformation. It represents the willingness to let go of ego, desires, or attachment, allowing for spiritual growth, renewal, and self-discovery. Ashley is really on the pathway to get it right. That is why she's not leaving any stone unturned to make sure that she goes all out to get the right thing done, so that at the end of the day everybody will be happy again. Now, apart from the river Ogun, in the African culture, in some African cultures, rivers are used for spiritual cleansing and healing and communication with ancestors. When you go by the riverside to do cleansing, all it does now is that it has a way of reaching out to a lot of people. It has a way of reaching out to spirits. To you use it as a means to communicate with the spirit, use it as a means to communicate with ancestors, use it as a means to do a lot of communication exercises that at the end of the day one can not hold down. Now, in other tribes, like even in many native African tribes, they also perform ceremonies by rivers to honor the land and ancestors. You see that it is not just because this is being done in Ogun River. Even in Northern America, all of these kind of sacrifices are also being carried out, so that at the end of the day everybody who takes part in them will have a way of having the mind and understanding that peace is something everybody craves for, and everybody actually really want peace. Now, the spiritual implications of sacrifice by river ultimately means that it depends on the cultural, personal, or spiritual context in which the sacrifice is done. Like this one now, this one has to do with sacrifice of appeasement. So Ashley really wants to appease Queen Naomi, and since she really wants to appease Queen Naomi like this, she just has to go all out to do the best she can do. And right now, with the difficulty with the way things have become a little bit expensive, you now realize that a lot of people don't even do sacrifices again, because even before now in junctions, when you go to some junctions, you just see people who you see food, you see oil, you see yam, you see eggs, you see chicken, you see fowl, even goats, that even some money itself they used to put it in by the roadside and keep by the junction. But right about now, nobody really wants to get involved in all of these things again, because cost of living has actually gone up. But the Onis Palace are people who are very comfortable, and no matter how expensive things are, they will definitely still be able to carry out any of these sacrifices, not actually scared of anything happening. And that is because they, as a matter of fact, have the strength to see that they get things right. And if they really want to get things right, then they can just go all out to make sure that these sacrifices needs to be carried out. And nobody at all, nobody will definitely want to hold on to the sacrifices that need to be done, because whether we like it or yes, um, 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 Queen Naomi needs to be appeased because of the certain things that have happened in the past, certain things that happened in the past that could not be adequately controlled. But right now, since the Ooni have even decided to join Ashley to go and carry out most of the sacrifices at the river Ogun, it is also very pertinent to know that at the end of the day, everybody will be happy, because it is said that give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and also give to God what belongs to God. So if at this juncture Naomi has actually accepted that she's going to forgive them, and Ashley has also accepted that she's going to go by the riverside to make these sacrifices, then it is time for us to all begin to rejoice, knowing that of a truth, peace will definitely come back to the palace. Alright, people, this has been D&Z TV, giving you more updates and information of everything happening at the palace of the Ooni of Ife. If you've not subscribed to our channel, we urge you right now to click on the subscription button, comment, like, and share these videos, so that we can continue to give you more up-to-date information of everything happening at the palace of the Ooni of Ife. Thank you, and see you some other time. Bye bye.